Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Longhorns will kick this away to get us going here. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Buckeyes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. We've got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coach.
Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
There we go.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. To the air, it's Sayan. Looking for his big tight end. This one
nice knockout.
Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. The Longhorns offense comes out for their first possession today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line? And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled, but 1st down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Washington. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. 2nd down after that short completion. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. On the run, it's Baxter. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Bootleg looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
You know, nice design here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside, off to the right. Looks downfield, nobody's open, so instead of throwing it and forcing it into coverage, he's got the athletic ability there to pick up a nice couple yards.
Keeping it on the ground here. The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Baxter. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15, and it's a fresh set of downs. They've got a long drive going now, aided by that penalty flag. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Strong defense. They stop it right near the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. And the game is now tied. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Caught quickly. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the kick.
Nice pass rush.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Scanning the field. It's saying. There's a fumble way behind.
Oh my goodness, big play by the defense.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Longhorns offense takes the field. They settle for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread.
It's intercepted.
What?
Out the screen pass.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's saying.
Nice knockout.
For a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. The sure hands. It's Smith. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Now, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
The Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. No, stop.
Yeah, that's no good.
Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks free. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's a comeback route.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. They're going to run it. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Can he get there on the ground? Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do. How about this call here on 3rd down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
The Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you can close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to the end zone.
What I got.
Touchdown, Texas. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirby?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. And it's good. up the touchdown. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. And the quarterback keeps it here.
Good pursuit there.
Nothing on that play.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
To throw, it's Sam. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end, and you can see what he can do after the catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Throwing off play action. The sure hands. It's Lacey. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Fights off a defender.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, handed off inside. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Back in motion now. Shotgun formation here on third down.
Good pass rush. Let's go.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. That puts them back on top.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Manning. The receiver grabs it. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. That completion sets up a second down play. Looking for a receiver. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Looking to throw it on first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. He got it. The field goal's good. And we're all tied up now. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Manning. Catch made on the left side. A quick spin move.
This new guy is going to add an element to our offense.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Play action here on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Makes the grab. A chance.
Oh, Wingo almost.
At the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
First and goal, handoff. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They stop him again. Back-to-back plays go nowhere here on the goal line.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown.
Oh, man.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Hand off with a single back. Can't get out past the 2, but at least they stay out of the end zone.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. Back's got it again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Nice. Good defense.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Oh, and it's touchdown.
What a block. Touchdown.
Jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, they just came free there. The punter looked like he got that off on a decent amount of time, but give credit to this return team. They get a hand on the ball, they block it, pick it up, and go to the end zone.
Set up for the point after. PAT puts him in front by 7. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout and then check him out. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Pressure is coming. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
There you go. Good chase down.
Sack, but the scramble results in just a very short game.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him.
Nice. Get the ball, guys. Yes.
Defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
QB bootlegs here. He's running out of time here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Yeah, I love a bootleg with a dual-threat quarterback who can get to the outside away from that pressure and give him the option to either throw the ball downfield or, as you see here, he has the athletic ability to pick up a few yards.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. He's brought down, but good for a 1st and goal at the 4.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Longhorns offense is on the move now. Grab behind the line, it's Washington.
Oh, boys.
Down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in.
Teddy Wisner.
Touchdown, Texas. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Sayan. Grab down the middle, it's Porter. They bring him down after a short gain there. So So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's
Good coverage.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught behind the line. It's
What a stop. This defense is actually pretty good.
Sets up a fourth down now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
He'll field the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They'll run it from the gun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it.
Oh my God, what was that?
Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Dropping back, it's Manning. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
When the defense gets these guys to 3rd down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
On first down, it's play action. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw yet again. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but
Purpose of that drive, obviously, drain the clock.
Chris, great effort here by this defense.
Would have rather
to keep
scored
him short
that.
of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Quick throw to his receiver.
Nice knockout. Number 6, pretty good cover there.
Over the middle.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion sets up an important third down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. A running play called on for.
There we go. That run defense. Way to finish.
Of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tried to cut in to this lead.
Yeah, I was a little worried. We lost Colin Simmons, Anthony Hill Jr. I was a little worried about the defense, but they're holding up.
A quick throw out left, complete.
There we go. Wingo, Tutty.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Gain moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Short completion there. Second down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep.
Nice knockout. I was a little worried there.
Huge game, but he could not collect it.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Good stop.
Just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get
nice knockout by the safety.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. The Buckeyes line up with a first and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Launching one to the end zone.
They scored.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
Great job here by the
Last year's game was 26-23 Ohio State, so big difference this year.
One-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Leaning on the run game here. Picks up the force, looking for more. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
He breaks through him. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Here comes a handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Now, 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw. It's Sayan. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical
nice knockout.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down play coming up. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Lacey. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds his man. It's Porter.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical 4th down.
The crowd is roaring, trying to help this defense on 4th down. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone.
There we go. Way to finish it.
The defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.